What if the moon suddenly disappeared? No explosion, no warning, just gone. At first, most people wouldn't even notice. The night sky would feel emptier, darker than anything humanity has ever experienced. Stars would shine brighter, but something would feel wrong, unnatural. But the real consequences wouldn't begin in the sky. They would begin here on Earth. Without the moon, the oceans would lose their balance. Tides, the slow, steady movement that shapes coastlines and feeds marine life, would collapse. Some areas would experience almost no tidal movement at all. Others would face chaotic, unpredictable water levels. Coral reefs would begin to die. Coastal ecosystems would collapse. Fishing industries that millions depend on would fail almost overnight. But the oceans aren't the moon's only responsibility. The moon acts like a stabilizer for Earth. It keeps the planet's tilt steady as we orbit the sun. Without it, Earth would begin to wobble. That wobble wouldn't happen instantly. It would happen slowly, dangerously, and over time. Seasons would lose their rhythm. Winters would become brutally cold in some regions, while others would experience unbearable heat. Ice would spread where it never existed before. Deserts would expand into once fertile land. Weather systems would spiral into chaos. Storms would grow stronger and less predictable. Hurricanes could appear in places that have never seen them. Droughts would last longer. Floods would become more destructive. Animals that rely on moonlight would be among the first to suffer. Nocturnal predators would struggle to hunt. Migration patterns would break. Entire food chains would collapse. And humans wouldn't be spared. Our sleep cycles are tied to light and darkness. Without the moon's glow, nights would become unnaturally dark. Insomnia would increase. Mental health would suffer. Civilizations that evolved under a moonlit sky would struggle to adapt. Over generations, humanity might survive. But the world we know would be gone. The moon doesn't rule Earth with force. It doesn't announce its power. It simply exists, quietly holding everything together. So if the moon suddenly disappeared, Earth wouldn't explode. It wouldn't end in a single moment. Instead, life would slowly fall apart. Sometimes the most important things in our lives don't demand attention. They don't make noise. They don't try to rule. But when they're gone, that's when we realize how much they were holding everything together.